Liz, as I said, this is a tragic death, and Zombie Frankham's loss is a tragic consequence of war. But why don't we hear our foreign minister criticising Hamas and demanding Hamas to lay down its weapons and hand over hostages?
Exactly. Why are we constantly asking Israel to put down arms when we know full well what would happen if they actually did do that, instead of asking the Palestinian Authority, asking Hamas, begging Iran, who we all know is the godfather of each of these terrorist groups, to put down their arms? Why is it always Israel that must do this? Our government simply, even after all these months, hasn't gotten that message through their thick skulls. And it is incredibly frustrating, Chris, that even this far into this conflict, the fingers are once again being pointed at Israel.
This is outrageous. The fingers are being pointed at Israel today, but look, the government has never, and I'm not here as a spokesperson for the government, but the government has never come out and supported Hamas in any way, shape or form, or talked down Israel and talked up Hamas. I think that is just an outrageous suggestion. Yes, they're going after them today because they are bloody killing aid workers. They're killing aid workers.
Justin, it constantly demands that Israel impose a ceasefire. We don't hear it demanding Hamas lay down its weapons, surrender its terrorists, and hand over the hostages. They have said this before.
Part of the ceasefire is that Hamas hand over the hostages. They have said that all along. I think America has been saying that. The United Nations have been saying that. Part of the ceasefire is Hamas. That is not true. Are you telling me the Australian government has never talked about Hamas?
You just heard her, Justin. You just heard her there in the clip.
I've heard one clip of her. This is nonsense. This issue is far too important
this morning, she
just to be
doesn't
drawing a line like this.
No, you're being ridiculous. They have never once spoken like this to Hamas. And any support from this government, our government, to Israel has always been very thinly veiled. We know that both the foreign minister and our current prime minister,
the prime minister was talking about Hamas this morning.
Very passionate advocates for the Palestinian cause, and this conflict has changed nothing, and they've done very poorly to cover up their bias.
There is no doubt, Justin, that they do mention Hamas from time to time. It's an addendum. It's not the focus of their remarks, as Liz was saying.